non-believers.
How did that?
To all the non-believers, especially you, Tom Jackson. Way to have our back, Keyshawn. Anybody can be beat.
All right, guys, welcome back to Jets Fuel. I'm back with another episode with my man, my brother from Table Smashers. This episode is the continuation of the state of the AFC East. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing well. How about yourself? I'm doing good, my bro. I'm doing actually excellent. I'm actually doing excellent, man.
I'm doing okay. Go ahead, man. I know. We're gonna start off with the Bills and Jets game. You know, I don't have much to say. I'll take your lead. I'll follow your lead. Let's say it that way. And you can give me your thoughts, your feelings, any stats or things that spoke out to you. Yeah, go ahead, brother.
I'll stay away from the stats because you went over the stats. I watch your show faithfully, by the way. So you went over the stats. I won't put you through that. So a lot of this stuff that I wrote down, man, I won't even go over it. To be completely honest with you, I just give you my opinion, and I'm happy on the game the Bills played. Very much happy with the game they played. They came out there, they stopped the run, and they did their thing, man. Listen, no complaints on this end. The only thing you hear from me, and it's not even a complaint, but it's just something that's looked at, but that's nitpicking at the end of the day. The Bills went 5 for 14 on third down conversions. That's the only negative thing you hear from me. But listen, and you can erase even what I said that, because again, aside from that,
I think a lot of that was when it didn't matter. The game mattered. You guys were lights out in that first half. Like, you guys put up 20 points in that first half, and it seemed effortless.
I agree.
And then you could tell after that, you guys kind of coasted the rest of the game. So I want to look into that, because if you want to talk about third down efficiency, look at the Jets. 0 for 11. 0 for 11. So,
listen.
Go ahead. Continue your thoughts. I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, you was talking, man. I cut you off. Listen, at the end of the day, you guys looked horrible, man. Remember all that shit I said early in the week about the Jets and
Yo,
forget all that shit, man. Listen, don't listen to nothing I said. Because I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't now, being real, it's week 2, but I don't see how much more that team can improve. Because
so this is gonna be my question as an outside observer, because obviously, you know, you've seen my rant on our loss, and you know I'm biased in regards to Jets. What is your honest opinion like what went wrong out there for the Jets?
Honestly, at least a page and a half of my notes got to do with that boy Clemens. He's an asshole. He's a complete asshole. If you ask me, he changed. Listen, those the first quarter, those the first possession. He changed the trajectory of that game, because you got. Listen, I could imagine how you was feeling as a Jet fan, seeing, yo, listen, we can get these guys off the field, and here we get the ball, and we get the ball back, and here we go, and he does a stupid ass mistake like that. That was key. That took the air out of a lot of people, I'm sure. Those the first quarter.
Well, let me tell you, let me 100% honest with you. With that first series, right? You guys you got to third down at 8 or 9, right? It was 3rd and 8, 39, right. 39. And that's when Allen took off on that 40-yard run off of a missed tackle. Like, this guy does this to the Jets every game he plays. He finds a way to convert these third downs. I don't know how he does it, but this is after that happened, and then it led directly into it was a 3rd and 18 or 3rd and 19. He had no business hitting this guy. No business hitting this guy. It was clearly and blatantly, and you know, I'm always going to ride for the Jets and give them the benefit of the doubt, but that was just stupidity. There was no need for that. That whole transition, and then that led into our next possession with Fields fumbling the ball. That whole transition, after that, that transition happened, that whole thing, I was like, we're done. We're done. We're never going to recover.
And again, I agree with that. Listen, I know the first quarter. I know it was the Bills' first possession of the game. I'll get that. I understand that. There's a lot of football left. But again, you can definitely see that right there took a lot out of you guys, took a lot out of the fans. And again, it just gave Buffalo like, wait a minute, they actually going to give us a second chance at this? And then when the ball was placed, the ball was definitely inside I don't remember exactly, but it was inside the 50. So inside the 30, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Listen, that was a game changer early in the game. And again, what it did was it probably erased your guys' game plan because I'm sure your guys' game plan was pretty much to sell out to the run, this, that, and the third. But then again, you guys still try to run the ball, but wasn't that successful. Why? Because now you got to throw that ball some way, somehow, man.
And that's another thing that I thought about this week. Like I watched a lot of tape. I'm like, our offense, we came out and we're so predictable. Like you guys, everybody knew what the Jets were going to try to do. We can't really camouflage who we are, right? We got one receiver on the outside that can make noise, but what happens is in our backfield, Breece Hall and Justin Fields, they come out and run two runs right up the middle. Why not switch things up and throw a play action in there? Try to throw your defense off. You guys knew exactly what we were doing. You shut down the run. There was no run game. We had a total of 54 yards rushing, right? No, 100 yards rushing.
That's crazy, man. That's insane.
And 49 of that was Justin Fields running for his life. Which brings me to my next point. My next point. The guys who stood out for me for the Bills, Matt Milano, which I was going to ask you because I seen that he got hurt. He's out.
Yeah, he's pectoral injury. He's not playing tomorrow.
So that he stood out to me like he was all over. Like that first half, he was everywhere. He was flying around everywhere, disrupting.
When healthy, he's insane. When healthy, he's insane.
And then Bosa. Bosa came and played, man. He lit our tackles up. But that's another thing with our offensive coordinator. You had a couple series where you had our rookie tight end blocking this guy. And he just made him look like it was a joke. Why not use him as a chip? You're letting an all-time great pass rusher go up against a rookie tight end. Like, come on now, it's just dumb. But those are the two guys that stood out to me from on your defense. Obviously, I can't really. Josh Allen had that big run, but he didn't like put up crazy stats. Where I'm like, no, he just took over the game. He didn't have to, obviously, because after the first half, the game was done. Your boy James Cook, he impressed me.
Listen, the boy's a beast. I said all off season, pay him. Again, and if you remember his draft, what I told you, he's the best running back out that draft. Do you remember that or no? Honestly.
I don't remember, but I'm pretty. You're usually spot on with a lot of this stuff, yeah.
So I told you, I think James Cook's the best, and especially to what he walked into. Him for Josh Allen is golden. Come on, you got a pass rush, you got a pass catching back, and then you got a quarterback like Josh Allen. Listen, what more could you ask for, man? Like you said, Joey Bosa, big. Listen, I got no complaint. Even our special teams, in my opinion, played very well. I think the Bills did good. As far as the Jets go, I'm going to be completely honest. Again, like I told you before, this was a complete different team from what we seen week one.
Oh, my God.
Based on what we seen, I don't see how to, like, case in point, Justin Fields. Like, he threw for what, 27 yards? Mitch Trubisky came in, right? Listen to this.
Remind me of this, man.
Mitch Trubisky came in, went 1 for 2, and threw for 32 yards.
He dropped the dime on that third down. Was it a third down conversion?
Yeah, to Palmer. Yeah. So, listen.
Thanks for rubbing that in my face. Appreciate that.
Nah, but listen, before I'm going to just say this. How does this feel to get swept by the Buffalo Bills again? Because y'all know you're getting swept, right?
Listen, don't do that.
Because the last game is at Highmark.
You don't jinx your own team, man. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Listen, when it comes to the Jets, I won't speak on playoffs, I won't speak on anything like that. But when it comes to the Jets, we've swept the Jets. Last game we play, y'all, is the last game of the season at Highmark Stadium, which is the closing of Highmark.
But guess what? You guys are going to be resting your starters.
Listen, I'm going to tell you something right now. I know one thing for sure. Even our twos and our threes, I promise you, ain't going to let that game get away. Not the last game at Highmark.
Listen, if all your starters are playing, I would concede that to you guys. But if you guys are playing your backups, there ain't no way, man. Don't do that.
The Jets, they done, man.
Bro, listen. So let me point out one more other thing that I want to say because we talked about after you watched my recap of the game and stuff. Like,
great ass.
I don't want to get this misconstrued. Like, my anger is not towards Aaron Glenn. This is his second game, in his debut season as a head coach. So I don't. Obviously, there's a lot of stuff that suggests that he didn't have this team prepared because first and foremost, the team came out flat, completely flat. After they had that bad series, your first offensive series, and the fumble and the penalty and all that stuff, all of our life just left MetLife. It was just an empty feeling. Every Jet fan in that stadium knew exactly that feeling. It's not about losing the game. We're used to losing games. That's normal for us. It's the way we lost the game, which is the problem.
I agree.
That's where I have my problem, is the way we just turned over and just fucking died. That's the problem I have. I don't care that we lost. Obviously, you guys are a top 3 team in the league, Super Bowl.
But the service, the Wi-Fi went on. What was the last part you said? I missed it.
No, I said obviously where you got. Yo, you almost got me. I'm getting pissed off again, man.
The service, the Wi-Fi, the Wi-Fi. Yo, what you said? What's the last part you broke up?
I didn't say anything. I said the Jets are the best thing ever.
I didn't hear that, but go ahead. I'm listening.
But listen, it's not the way. It's not that we lost. It's the way we lost, which really, and that series, everything just came back and like, oh God, we're in for another one of these seasons. This is worse. Zach Wilson era was bad. I've seen bad stats where he throws 90 yards. This is the worst I've ever seen a Jet quarterback ever. Period. It's not even coming close. And we've seen a lot of terrible Jets quarterbacks.
I mean, I get it. It was a horrible game, but it's one game. It's one game.
Come on now. This has been his MO though.
But T, you had a good one, you had a bad one. You at least have to give him a chance to show you a pattern, whether he's gonna be
absolutely
decent.
I'm not done with him. But guess what? He's hurting out. Who knows what's gonna happen with him? Tyrod's playing for us next week. It's a lot of stupidity on the Jets because I talked about this in previous videos. The Jets now have set themselves up for disaster. Tyrod Taylor, great, serviceable backup quarterback. He's old and he's injury prone. What happens if he goes down? Now what? We have an undrafted guy, Cooks, out of Missouri, that's going to take the reins. Justin Fields is going to be – he's in concussion protocol right now, right? It's going to last he's probably going to miss 2 weeks or so.
No, you don't know. It depends what phase he's in because I think it's 5 phases. Once you're at phase 3, you just can't have football contact, but you're able to get on the bike on the sideline, stuff like that.
He don't need no bike stuff. He can run all over the place. What he needs to do is get his ass on the field and learn how to read defenses and throw the ball properly. This game also, that's a good point. I appreciate you bringing it up. That first series we had on offense, he had Garrett Wilson coming across wide open, which would have been at least, I would say, a 20-yard game, if not more. He did that the whole series, the whole first half. He was missing guys, overthrowing guys. He was just not settled. I'm assuming that's because of your pass rush. Our offensive line looked terrible. Our fucking defensive line, I don't know what's going on. Our defense is a mess, and I think it's a large part to this guy, Steve Wilkes. I don't know what system he's running, but our players are not understanding it. And we lost our leader and our captain, C.J. Mosley. Losing him, if you look at our linebacker play, it's absolutely garbage. It's terrible.
I'm going to tell you something, right? And I should have said this last week. One thing that's different and that we may see different from this point on is the fact that, for one, you guys don't have the same personnel on defense. That's one. And secondly, remember, Robert Saleh was spearheading you guys before. So again, and he's a defensive coordinator, defensive mind. That's where he comes from. So therefore, you may not necessarily see that same Jets defense that we used to see in the last 3-4 years.
Outside of C.J. Mosley, the only other guy we lost was DJ Reed on the outside. Our front seven is in pretty much intact, and we upgraded our interior defense line with bringing your boy in, Phil.
I like him a lot, but again, though,
they were getting blown off the ball.
1,000,000%. I agree with that 1,000,000%. But again, losing DJ is hard, man. DJ's a solid 2.
Absolutely.
And the only reason he was a 2 is, listen, you had Sauce and you had DJ. That's solid, Tebow. And then you had CJ.
I if you watch my video, I was upset that we lost him. I love the way he came first in coverage, but I love the way he come up and tackle. He wasn't like Sauce last year. You saw Sauce come up to tackle and he hesitate. No, DJ, he's gonna come up and hit you.
Right.
And I don't know if we're missing some of that tenacity, not tenacity and toughness, or like Michael Clemens, that lunatic. He needs to be gone. I don't know what we're missing. I don't know what the problem is, but we're getting pushed around. And that's not like for years and years and years, even though we have bad offenses, our defenses put the games on their shoulder and always kept us in games. We just could never figure a way.
Well, you don't have that now. But that's my point. Like, you guys ain't gonna have that now from what I've seen.
Yeah,
again,
exactly.
Anything can change. It's only week 2. It's only week 2, but you guys don't have that. Like, for many years, right? Your defense kept you in games. So all you guys did, what I told you before, and you disagree with me. Before you went out and got Aaron Rodgers, I told you, yo, fuck Aaron Rodgers. You need like a David Carr, someone who can sit up there and who can pretty much not necessarily game manage, but someone that can push the ball down the field and your defense can keep you in the game and he can keep you in the game as well. I told you don't need Aaron Rodgers. That's what you guys needed. And now your defense is nowhere close to what it used to be. Again, you lost a defensive mind that was behind your defense. And this week showed it. And I think now you're actually going to sit up there and realize, oh, shit, like this team is really struggling on defense. And now
it happened week 1 too.
Huh?
It happened week 1 against the Steelers too.
Yo, you guys have given up over 60 points.
I've never seen that in a 2-game span of the Jets. I can't recall that ever happening. Right.
And week 1, it was pretty much swept under the rug because why? It was a close game. It was a good game. Just so good. But again, you guys in the last 2 weeks have given up about 60-something points.
Yeah, we got a lot of problems. But
it's hard to win in the NFL like that, man, especially when you ain't got an offense that can keep up with it.
An offense that's consistent. Like, I don't know what our
the Ravens can give up 30, 35 points because they can score 40. The Jets can't give up no more than 21 points, 28 points.
And that's being gracious. That's being generous. We don't know what this offense is capable of, honestly. What I'm thinking is the Steelers' defense is that bad. If you saw them playing against the Seahawks this week, they got bullied for another game as well, the Steelers' defense. So is the Steelers' defense that bad, or were the Jets that good that day? I don't know.
Listen, like I said, I think the Jets played great for week 1. Week 2, being honest, not because the Bills, but the weight class went up and the Jets struggled with it.
No, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. The weight class did go up, and all of us got a real kick in the ass as Jet fans. Got a reminder of you guys are nowhere close. We're nowhere close to being where we need to be. And it's a fucking shame because we have all this great young talent on this team that's going to waste. We already had this previous regime with the Aaron Rodgers, even going back to Zach Wilson. All these young guys, Breece Hall, Sauce Gardner, Jermaine Johnson, who else? Quinnen Williams, all these young, talented core guys that we have, they're all getting older. And they're all getting fucking disgruntled, and they're all falling victim to this Jets misery. This stuff affects you. The second something goes wrong on that field, I guarantee you they're like, oh man, this is happening again to us. And again, what do they do? They shut down. That's what happens. They just shut down. So it's a fucking shame that this is happening again. I feel bad for those guys. And
listen, that freaking stadium was quiet. They booed you guys. I mean, like I said, you're not the only one that feels that way. I mean, and being opposition, I can definitely see your point because again, you can definitely see the air being taken out of that stadium.
Yeah,
you can see it. Like you can see, you can just see it, man. Even when they showed fans on TV, like it was the same fucking reaction that they've been given all these years. And it's sad, like you said in your video, a lot of Jet fans actually came in there optimistic. Listen, the sports world, the football world was optimistic after week 1. It's not just you guys thinking, it's not you just thinking Jet fans were being delusional. Myself, the sports world, football fans actually thought, yo, listen, all right, the Jets may not sit up there and make a run at the title or may go far or whatever, but the Jets are at least going to show up every Sunday and compete. That's the take that I got from you guys after week 1. Every Sunday, and I told you, you guys are tough out. Every Sunday, the Jets are coming in there to compete. But I don't know what last Sunday was about. And I'm gonna tell you something. I land with this because I'm gonna land the plane because I don't want to keep talking, right? But hopefully, Aaron Glenn, because he's a hard ass. Hopefully, him being a hard ass and what the Jets have, hopefully it works and they don't just shut some players down.
Yes,
because that can happen also. They can be like, yo, get the fuck out of here, man. Like you just got here, we're tired of this shit. You can't be more tired than us. Just leave it. That can happen as well.
absolutely. And my previous point. These young guys are sick of this crap. Even though we paid a lot of these young guys, did we pay them to keep them quiet? Because if we started the season like this and they didn't have contracts, guess what? We think we may know these guys being loyal to the Jets, but enough is enough. Even for these guys, like, come on now, enough. Get me out of here. Enough of this.
I see a Sauce talking. I see a Quinnen talking. Like, because again, at some point, all right, they got their money. All right, so now I want to win. The league see me get my money. I want to win now.
And just to touch one more quick thing on Aaron Glenn. He's our guy. Ex-Jet great. Mm-hmm. I love it. I'm wishing the best for him, but he's got to show it, man. He's got to show it. He's got to see. He's got to show that he can get this team galvanized. Because if we lose this week, we're pretty much done. I just don't see how we can recover and make anything out of this, anything productive out of the season. Because obviously we're not going to be a playoff contender or any of that stuff. But just to make something positive out of this season, you can't start 0-3, losing 2 home games and then going down to the Bucks. But
completely unacceptable. And I think you guys are on the road for what? You guys are on the road this week and what following week as well, right?
Because then we go to London for that game, and we're away.
Yeah, like us. If the Bills can keep this momentum and get past Miami tomorrow, in which, like I said, I think we should smoke their boots. But again, as long as that game is played, you can't sit up there and count your eggs before they hatch, right? But back to your point, the AFC East, ever since dating back to Bill Belichick and Tom Brady, has been the graveyard for head coaches. Everybody has come to the Bills. Everybody has come to the Jets. Everybody has come to the what the hell was the other team? Dolphins. Oh, no wonder I forgot them, right? But everybody has come to these 3 teams, and Belichick and Brady has found a way to get them packed up. And that's why a lot of our fan bases has been sick and upset for all these years. And so the AFC has historically, at least the last 20, 30 years, been the graveyard for head coaches. So you're right. Aaron Glenn, I do think he's your guy. He does have to get it together. But again, listen, like Mike McDaniels in Miami over there, I think if the Bills win tomorrow, he's on his way out, man. He's on his way out.
Well, so one positive. Go ahead.
No. To your point, I do think the Jets this is crazy. Don't ever play this back if I gotta bite my words, man. I think the Jets is finished. Based on schedule.
Honestly, I can't right now. I can't disagree with you. And
so with that being said, I'm gonna do this. Before we move on, we're gonna just pour out a little liquor. For the we gonna pour out a little liquor for the Jets. That's what we doing. We're gonna pour out a little liquor for the Jets. For my homies.
All right.
For my homie. But go ahead, T-Bo. I'm done with the shenanigans.
Now, last bit on your Bills. Just talking about teams coming out flat. That's one thing I'll say about your guys, McDermott, right? Is that his name, right?
McDermott. Yeah.
I've never seen under his regime them come out flat and play like
they have.
They have in recent history.
Yes, they have.
All right. Well, but anyway, get back. Aaron Glenn got to show that he can galvanize his team and rally him this week. Good transition into now talking about tomorrow night for you guys. I want to see how you feel. Obviously it sounds like you're very confident in regards to this game.
I'm always be confident. I don't care who we play.
All right. Well, give me your honest.
I don't see us losing a game on the schedule.
Yeah, me too. Before this all happened.
Good. I'm sorry, buddy.
Yeah, give me your thoughts and feelings on this game. If you want, share your prediction, a score prediction. We already hit the 10-minute mark because we've been going. So if you could try to.
All right, I'll wrap it up quick. All right, what I think is, I think the game against the Jets was beneficial because it was pretty much over early, respectfully. So the Bills were able to sit some of their players, get them rested, and that's something that the Bills need, especially because I'm gonna be honest with you, for as good as the Bills played, the Bills got a lot of missing key pieces on defense.
Yeah,
so,
I'm gonna mention that.
Right, so being that we're able to rest some guys and get them out the game early, whatever have you, that was a good sign, especially coming off a short week. Now, as far as the Miami Dolphins, Josh Allen has historically played well against the Miami Dolphins. But again, like I said, like I told you, you still got to play the game, man. You still got to play the game. It doesn't matter how many times you pounded the team out. You still got to play the game. And I think that the Buffalo Bills will show up in Miami. I don't think that the Buffalo Bills will get caught up in a trap game type thing. I think that the Buffalo Bills will show up, play out. Because another thing, I'm sure Sean McDermott's going to have this conversation. Listen, you guys are 2-0. The Chiefs are 0-3. We beat the Ravens. We at home the next 3 weeks. Aside from us being home the next 3 weeks, listen, you got a chance to the Jets, you beat them. You put them 0-1 in the division. You got a chance to now put the Dolphins 0-1 in the division. Listen, guys.
0-2.
Right, absolutely. Oh, right. 0-2 in the division, right. So now, guys, listen, this game is just not a throw-me-out game. This game is important. So I think the Buffalo Bills will do well. I got the Bills again going over 30. So I say Buffalo 30, Dolphins 13.
Any part of the offense that think that they can really make some noise or make this close in regards like their wide receivers, you think they're going to be able to expose your secondary at all? Because you guys really didn't get tested with us.
Listen, here's the thing. We've had this discussion. I still think the Miami Dolphins can put points on the board. Their problem is they can't stop nobody.
I agree.
So I still think they have the potential to put points on the board. Again, if we can take them out the game early, so like what we did you guys, then again, that can change things around. But I just think that they can't stop nobody.
I think this is perfect timing for you guys to rest your key defensive players. Oliver, right? Oliver's out. Milano's out. What's your cornerback situation is good, right?
No, we got Tre'Davious White. He's back, but
he's still coming off of a groin injury, right, or something.
Right, he's coming off a groin injury. Teron Johnson just bounced back.
This is still a great game for them to rest and get that rest and get healthy. But also, like you said, this is an important game for you guys if you want to create some distance. Like you said, the Chiefs are 0-2. You guys already beat the Ravens, so you guys know that as long as you guys keep going, there's nothing really to stop you guys. In regards to the Dolphins, their defense is atrocious. I don't see them giving you guys any problems whatsoever. I'm looking at I'm calling for like a Buffalo Bills win 40-20.
Man, let's see.
I think it's going to be that bad.
Another thing, the schedule guys did us a favor by you know what it is. You go to Miami anytime in September. It's brutal. The sun, how, as far as the architect, as far as they designed that stadium, putting the opposing team under the sun. Listen, we going there in September. We playing under the lights. It's nighttime. Temperature drops a little cooler. That's a plus. And as far to your point, the Buffalo Bills. This is a very important game because the Buffalo Bills can not only create some separation, but we play the next 3 games at home. If we can play the next 3 games at home, then I forgot who we play week 5. Week 6, we're on a bye, right? Now, I think we play Atlanta. Then we're going to bye. So 3 home games, then go down to Atlanta, then we're on a bye. If we can go into that well, that's perfect, man, because now we get some of our hitters back. We'll have Hoyt back. We'll have Maxwell Hairston be back. He's not necessarily a hitter because he's just new to the league. But again, bottom line is, if everyone else can remain healthy, for the most part, anyone who's coming off an injury or suspension shall be back by then. Absolutely. So we can pretty much take care of business. We all right, man.
Yeah, I don't see any hiccups in the road, for the foreseeable future for you guys. And I'm not just saying that because you just whooped our asses this week, but yeah, you guys are looking really good right now, especially on the defensive side of the ball too. I was surprised how well you guys.
And that's where all our injuries are at.
And you the way you responded after the Ravens game, which is how you shut down our whole offense. I think you're going to even do better if there's even a possibility of doing better against the Dolphins. But yeah, I think the Buffalo Bills are setting themselves up to be. They're setting themselves up good right now for the rest of the season. Where by the time we get to the end of the season, they're going to be comfortable. They're going to be comfortable and looking at that first seed.
Man, the Wi-Fi. What you say?
That's just because the Jets are garbage as usual.
Huh? What you say? The Wi-Fi.
So let's maintain this. Let's get back on track. Jets are looking. The Jets are playing this the Bucks this week. Quick thoughts. Win, loss. What are you thinking?
I think it's a loss. And the only reason, I'm gonna tell you why I think it's a loss, because it's at Tampa Bay. Baker Mayfield played out his mind on Monday.
You see, he's a dog. He's a straight dog, man.
Right, absolutely. And the Jets, like I said, you're not going in there with Justin Fields. You know, I like Tyrod. He came from one of the stops he made in his career was Buffalo, so I love him. I think the Jets though will bounce back and give a better performance than they did week 2. I think that they're gonna be receptive. I think that they're hearing the noise. I think Aaron Glenn is making sure they hear the noise, and I think that they're gonna put up a better fight. But now y'all guys got a kind of a handicap because you don't have your starting quarterback. The good thing though, you guys got a 10-year quarterback in Tyrod Taylor who can pretty much game manage. If your defense can hold up, Tyrod will keep you in the game because he ain't gonna do nothing extraordinary, but he's not gonna do nothing to hurt you either. So your defense needs to stay in the game.
I agree with you 100%. I think it's going to be a loss, but I think it's going to be a much closer.
It's going to be a fight. It's going to be a fight.
Tyrod has always had the ability to throw the deep pass, which doesn't really work well with us because we don't really have a true deep threat. So it'll be interesting to see. I just want to see them come out and play hard and just be competitive. That's all I want to see at this point.
I think they're going to get that.
That would tell me that Aaron Glenn is working his magic. All right. So lastly, Patriots are playing the Steelers. Thoughts?
I think the Patriots lose.
The Patriots win?
The Patriots lose.
Okay.
I like I said, I have high hopes for the Patriots again this week too, man. So a lot of this is prelim. So a lot of this could be talking shit. We can look back at this at week 11 and be like, what the fuck was I thinking? But I just see what are they playing at? They playing at they playing at New England.
Yeah.
I think Aaron Rodgers' experience get the Steelers past whatever they got, whatever obstacles they're gonna have to jump over.
Drake May has looked really good. He's impressed me, and you're holding true to your statement, a strong number 2 in the AFC East. But I also see the Steelers winning this game. I just think Aaron Rodgers is gonna show up this week and make some noise.
I think I just think that I don't know. I think the Steelers will find a way to pull it off, man.
Good. So last thing I want to finish off with tonight. We only got.
I don't trust you.
Minute 30 left.
I don't trust you. Listen, I don't trust you. I know enough for you to know I don't trust you.
I'm been humbled this week, so I want you to give me. I think I already know your thing, but I want you to give me your rank of the AFC East 1 to 4. You let me know what you're thinking.
You said 1 to 4?
1 to 4, like worst, the best to worst.
Okay, 4 being the best, 1 being the worst, obviously, right?
1 being the best. You guys are number 1. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Wi-Fi. What's wrong with the Wi-Fi? The Wi-Fi in this place. What's wrong with the Wi-Fi? Say it again.
Go ahead.
All right. What you need? What you want to hear? I thought you guys.
Let me know your order from best to
worst. In the AFC East?
Yeah.
Bills, Patriots, Jets, Dolphins.
You're still putting the Jets above the. All right, I'll take it. I'll take anything I can get at this.
Wait, you really think? I mean, like I said, we play on this week, so I don't want to kind of talk shit about them because I'm be like, oh shit. But you really think the Dolphins are gonna be good?
I agree with that. I like that list. And
Dolphins should be thinking one thing: fire sale. Get rid of everybody. Get rid of everybody and start all over, including your head coach. That's the only thing the Dolphins should be thinking about.
We'll end on that note.